towards Catwalk. Damage exchanged. Redux taking a bit of that damage, but finds a kill in response. Meanwhile, the rest of Oxygen trying to help this fight out towards mid. And it's G2 who find themselves a player down. Oxy gonna back away, not revealed just yet. Rustin around the corner, walks out, collects the kill. Meanwhile, that spike has made its way out towards this B site. It's been planted. Now they have to try and hang on to it.
And how difficult is this, right? A little bit isolated.
One enemy remaining.
Oh.
It's gonna be the two players. Sam goes down. The last one is gonna be Dapper here.
Yeah, that is just Mitch around the corner. Crosshair placement perfect to the head. Yeah, Dapper, a nano swarm to work with. Herd available, is going to toss the first bit of util out. Now needs to try and fight behind it. Halfway goes the spike. The bodies are starting to drop, but Rustin here to neutralize the damage there of Dapper, and Oxygen have themselves a pistol. Leaning all 5 players on the right side of this map out towards A.
With the Omen playing pretty up close on the other side, right by tree is going to be Scuba. The space, though, that's going to be given by G2.
Yeah, Paranoia used. Recon Bolt to reveal as well. Oxygen starting to collect the kills now as Dapper looks to sneak away. Turret out. Lockdown in hand. No call on the investment just yet. G2 were given a free A site, and it was anything but that as Oxygen worked their way back in. They're starting to do damage as Redux asleep just a bit. Wasn't ready for the jump peek there. G2 again, quick out towards the A site. Nobody home. No defenders here, so this util expended.
There's already a flank.
Will be for naught, and yeah, a flank already quickly coming through here. Mitch trying to keep him corralled.
Oh, the damage is good too. The flank gets taken down though by Dapper.
Dapper has the ultimate here. Hunter's Fury gonna find the feet of Redux. Zam will deal with the dogs. Oxy gonna try and slow down the push once more. I mean, G2 feeling comfortable, right? Finding 2 kills to their name. A 3v5, maybe seemingly have done enough here. We'll see if Oxygen look to send it with full economy in their back pocket. But no real way in just yet. Rustin to find the first, but it's quickly traded, and G2 keep themselves strapped in here to this A site. No lockdown needed. It's a clean hit.
One enemy remaining.
They stop the retake, and G2 seemingly have done it. Scuba will back away, hoping for something extra on the way out, but he's given absolutely nothing to G2.
There's often somebody else there, but there was no one else. And for this one, it's a lot faster for Redux.
Wow. I mean, Redux is on the wrong side of the map. Well, it's the right side of the map. This guy pushed all the way to where the attackers should be finding their way into B main. Finds an early kill. Verno looks to get 2 back. One of them will be erased as Whippy gets Penny back on the board. So odds are even. Here as the null command turns off the abilities for just a bit longer, but that ult has since subsided.
Spike planted.
There's a null command on the other side. The knives here for Redux.
Null command out, fragment. Deal with the players. Hell, up goes Redux. What does he find? First one up is Whippy. Now they drop down, look to clear out Hell. They do so successfully as...
And there's nobody on the B side or on the A side, right? The closest one is going to be that Omen towards Tree, towards Garden. Very up close. And playing around the info towards mid.
Wow, Rustin is just swinging things with the Odin. While that's happening, Verno cues up the Hunter's Fury, and those shots land true. Penny, unfortunately, on the receiving end of those as G2 find themselves down to 3 in what is another buy round that will reset their economy unless they can dig themselves out of this position.
And as there was no one on that B side before, now it's Redux. Now it's the operator too, and Odin on the other side. A chance here. Paranoia doesn't get anything here.
Shazam gets one back.
10 seconds left.
But 1 for 3 thus far.
Remaining.
Verno finds another. Now it's all up to Shazam. He's going to work his way through this site. Odin in hand. He's just getting sprayed down. Scuba runs through, deals with him.
And the defense one was going to come in as well.
They opt out of it for now. Not able to step in position, and now they don't feel like they have the time. Oxy hops up, finds a good bit of value in his first kill. Meanwhile, G2 still hold it down underneath him, and this position has been so good for everybody on the server. And now the shock dart surely should be enough, even if Shazam can't hold it down for the kills. No, the shock dart's missed, but there's no time. Verno hops off with the spike halfway. By Rustin, no pressure out towards A. So they're gonna make sure that it ends up out towards A. Lockdown used, completely stalled, and the defense is still here. Out comes the recon bolt, but that's not going to find too much. Nobody
remaining.
home from that
10
one. Paranoia
seconds
comes
left.
through. Shazam cannot see a thing as he's stuck inside the sensory deprivation tank. Yeah, we go back and forth with them, though. So it's going to be gunfights aplenty. Suba reveals himself, finds not only a half frag in the way of Penny, but drops the spike down, will be traded out. A tap on the resurrection means spam from Mitch, and they're going to do it again. They're trying to get Penny back on board, and he has since been resurrected, but Oxygen starting to walk away with this one. It's all up to Penny. Return on investment is what he needs here, as the fragment will slow him down for a second. The shock dart lands just at his feet. Barely, not even 200 health between all 5 players. And Mitch even lower.
They're so low. 9 HP, 3 HP, 5 HP.
Yeah, Bruno, the only healthy one, and it's not for much longer. G2 working their way back into the site now, and they don't know where Rustin is just yet.
Remaining.
Playing disconnected from the site thus far. Not a whole lot of time, as he's going to get tagged by the suppression. But where is he at? Inside tree, inside main. Penny hops on the spike, will be dealt with. Spike's halfway. Rustin can hope to grab some more shots on the corner. 2 HP in a dream as Oxy hops on. Not like this. Rustin, have you done enough? The time is low.
Rustin.
Yeah, Rustin first up. The close angle doesn't go his way. Penny able to get one, but it's only 1 before 2 are answered back almost immediately. No smokes needed for Oxygen. They take this A site. Bruno looking to play off. Heaps of utility. 2 shock darts, recon bolt. Flash is available.
And the positioning here for the post plan is everything. 2 players towards hell.
Verno might give himself up with the recon bolt to know that he's out towards main. That bolt is now been dealt with. And I mean, G2 are running out of time. They have weapons. They can walk away with a Bulldog and a Vandal. They can also look to send it everybody pretty healthy in terms of economy. And they're hoping to get kills on the way out, but they've been given apps. They welcome this Oxygen attack into the B site. Meanwhile, out towards A, information aplenty right there, just holding this down. Whippy and Penny have no reason to move just yet. Should Oxygen head that way? Be running into it. Stalwart defense. Recon bolt reveals so many. 3 of 4. Nothing behind it. Shazam tried to find the spam.
30 seconds left.
Trying to dance around the shock darts as well. No way, Shazam gets 2. 2 as a lockdown was available. That Killjoy util was placed on B. Well, you see Dapper backing up, and now that's the longest flank coming through. Gets taken down, Rustin.
Yeah, but G2 spent a lot of time setting this one up. They deal with that flank, and now they're running out of time. They have to be perfect in retaking this site. The only person here to defend, though, is Redux. Nobody else close enough. No shock darts available. He's done his job for now, and I think time going to be a problem. A right click is going to be just enough. Shazam will now try his hand, but it's only kills that he could hope for. He's just being run through the ringer here. A couple of right clicks later, Redux awarded the kill. Spotted by the drone. Oxy still holds the position here. Oh, okay. Mitch quick on the trigger there. Decapitates Oxy. That's the operator down, but now options out towards mid. They can look to play. Scuba sticks assault backside. Dapper in a rough spot here. He's been revealed, and he's just walking backwards into Boathouse.
And you gotta expect one of the players there, right? But there's so much happening towards mid. Dapper against up. Getting caught by that. And 2 players left here for G2.
I mean, so heads up there. Recon Bolt came out. There was a player mid, and Redux traded the kill. That was supposed to be the backstab. Now the Hunter Fury comes through, just trying to zone the players off of G2, and Oxygen have this one in the bag. This would take a miracle and then some for Whippy to find his way back in once more. Time is of the essence. Out goes the smoke. A shrouded step to try and throw him off. He's just given nothing. This is seemingly how it ends. Whippy no way back in. Oxygen 4 players alive, and that is gonna do it. He'll take a couple of bodies on the way out, but
Attackers
a
win.
favorable trade for Oxygen. 13-6. It's
30
dominance here in map 1.
Enemy.
Bracket. And like this was saying, the compositions, they look the same. There's no real reason to change into them so early on, and especially for this match.
Good stun there. Rustin gave up his position out towards mid, met by a fault line, and then a double swing. So Penny off to a good start. G2 off to a good start here in the pistol. They've dealt with one piece of the backstab, but Scuba's still flirting with the idea of playing around the map here as the rest of the team is lurking out towards A. They lean this way as Redux goes all the way up into heaven. Look at the spike dry at its head for the hills.
The read was good early on by Oxygen, but then again, now this gives the rotation for Oxygen on the other side, making that rotation. The spike, it seems like going towards C. And a G2 that now have to be a little bit behind. The spike should be planted safe here.
Yeah, Oxygen, they cooked something up here early in the pistol round. As Verno spotted there. I would imagine a player assumed to be inside the garage, just one assumed inside the smoke. Oxy just on the other side. Two players show themselves, but now they've all been dealt with as Oxygen. They get the spike planted, and they plant themselves here on the C site. And who better than Verno to get it done with 2 kills?
He's facing into it. So if you want to play a little bit more aggressive with it, that is the entry. But the win condition at the end is going to remain the same, keeping this Rolling Thunder for the post plans.
Okay, look at this. Rolling Thunder into C-Link. Whippy unaffected, but Redux just too good for the kill. Dashes through. Removes the only defender here on this B site with that Oxygen. Look to back away. Spike planted. Post plant. Now looking to be set up.
The ultimate that gets used, and 2 players, 2 on each side for this defensive side as they go into the retake towards B. Nobody on side, everybody playing for mid.
Both nano swarms used. Finally, players start to put their body on the line as the aftershock install for just a bit more. Dapper goes aggressive, but Redux is having absolutely none of it. And they have to keep it going. Some good retake utility in way of Rolling Thunder. We'll see how Whippy chooses to use this ultimate. Paranoia try and stall and gets one through the smoke shrouded step to safety. A smooth criminal here in Whippy, finding the first kill. He's going back. He wants some more.
But does Oxygen want more onto the C side? Becomes a lot more dangerous, especially as Redux is the one who gets taken down.
Clean.
And you see this from Oxygen. They cut noise. And it has been working out for them before, but now it seems like G2 has caught onto it.
Good timing on the smoke there from Scuba. Oh, shrouded step, though. That was not well timed. The recon bolt comes out. The information was given to the team a moment too late, which means Whippy finds another kill. And this C site completely locked down. Verno gonna try and back away from it. Has enough to reinvest into the next round and is 1 kill away from the Hunter's Fury. But this one seemingly unwinnable, and I think Verno knows it.
Trying to get a couple kills. Not going to be the case as Shazam is going to take Verno down. And the
second shot will split the uprights. Goes right between 2 players, but the first one found a target onto Redux.
And that's why you don't want to go to the A side. It's so dangerous as well to play with Oxy. And again, it is that kill. One of them gets taken down, and there's no noise, nothing to be found just yet. A smoke. It ends up going towards that B side. And in Oxygen, they still want to commit into it. It's so dangerous.
Take flight.
And they do still want to commit. Op still here. Maybe revealed by the turret there. Fault line going to try and get him off the angle, but completely unaffected. Oxy wants some more. A second kill on the round. The operator's still here. And Oxygen... they don't have any options, really. Right space given across the map. They're going to look to head out of this one, but they're starting to be corralled. Dapper out towards mid.
30 seconds
Whippy
left.
just behind him. There's only 30 seconds on the clock. They have to make a play. They have to do it right now. All 3 go through the window at the same exact time, but they've been dealt with. Now Oxygen have a free C site.
Oh, they jump at the same time, but Mitch is 3 HP here. He needs to get one. And Shorty on the other side.
surely not like
Standing
this.
ahead.
Revealed, knives come out. Start in response. Two players noted inside garage.
A fine bet.
Again, G2, I mean, they have to make a
standing.
move. Verno can't keep getting away with stuff like this. Mitch has 3 HP. It needs to find 2 kills. Penny gonna hop onto the spike. Cloudburst down. Gonna stick this one halfway, looking to go the rest of the way. As Oxy has the high ground, the knives will be enough. A bit of overkill.
Be enough to push
Nowhere to
Oxy
run.
back. We saw this play before and he got taken down. He does not want to risk it. The tag is good.
Off your feet.
That's it.
Yep. Just attack. Wow, okay. Penny gets one completely stunned by the Rolling Thunder. So a 1-for-1 trade, but a couple of vaults used now on the side of Oxygen. I mean, they will gladly
Spike
trade
down,
these ults
C.
for all of the frags that start to come their way. Redux marches his way on. A bit of utility behind him. Collects 2. This round, or this site at the very least, it does belong to Oxygen. The round maybe
Last player
just out of
standing.
reach. Flank
Standing
watch,
ahead.
though, held down by Scuba. Dapper drug under and drowned.
Spike planted.
And Shazam left to pick up the pieces.
In a 1v3 for Shazam, a high load to deal with, and Verno gonna handle it just fine. The ankle may be good for one, but not enough. Mitch gonna take him down, and with that, 5v4. The spike that's gonna be planted towards C instead.
And G2 they now need to clear their way all the way across the map. Anybody could be deposited anywhere, right? 5 players still alive from Oxygen. You have to mind your P's and Q's, and both his back turned. Penny sneaks away just behind him. Oxy falls to the blades of Redux from the shadows. Used.
One enemy remaining.
Go back into the spawn, and well, now it's just the from the shadows that was used. The reposition from Whippy that leaves him in this situation, and the Bulldog will.
Aggressive towards mid. The defense.
And Oxy wanted to keep fighting forward there. Good that he doesn't. A couple of defenders were just around the corner. Eventually does take a fight and goes 1-for-1, but G2 are starting to pull ahead here on the C site. Players just around the corner, low in HP, but they can't land the shots just yet as Rustin stood tall as the only member left for a minor upgrade to the full arsenal that Oxygen bring into this round.
Especially with an Oxygen that even on this defense is going to look for those fights once the players get spotted, as they now know to where that C side is going to be for fight.
The smoke is down, and G2 find themselves inside of it. They try to push through it. The kills, they don't go their way. It's completely lost here on the C side as Oxy tries to fight his way out with 39 health and a stinger. I mean, that's just too tall of an ask. Verno is playing a different game here. Redux looking to take the fight right to him. Maybe just behind the drone. Do they know Whippy? No, not expecting that one. Redux overrun out towards a long. And G2 are off to a good start.
And that was all thanks to Whippy. Into the corner, doesn't get spotted by the drone in time, goes for the swing and
No more.
saves his teammate. And it gets a little more scrappy here for the defense.
G2 holding the line. They do concede the majority of this C site, that being Oxygen. Oxy will get stunned up. Fault line. 2 fault lines, I think, hit the Jet player here.
Oh,
Verno is not part of this play at
remaining.
all. Immediately, Scuba and Mitch get dealt with, and Verno's the last one standing.
the timing as the smoke goes off, just it's so unfortunate for Scuba. Was about to go for that last play potentially, but still looking for that opportunity.
Blocking sight.
No one towards B.
Yeah, Mitch in close proximity, but he gets caught as he backpedals away from the side. Oxy makes quick work of him, and with that, right, job's not done. Oxy wants more, pushes aggressively into A-Link. The push
Expected.
is expected. Yeah, 2 players just around the corner. They both swing, and he just cannot find a target. Meanwhile, the defense, they've all started to swarm this B site.
You know, one of the players is going to be pushing there, but after it gets taken down, it's a little bit more space that belongs to Oxygen.
And one-way smoke is out. Teleport into the back line. Scuba finds nothing off of that one. 3 defenders still stand here, but so much util. Shaz gets one with the shock dart. Penny with the spam. And now Verno has nothing to do here in the investment of the Rolling Thunder. It means the round 1. It allowed Oxygen to stack this A site. And now he's about to make good on this. There's the spike. First kill down. Tries to back away. And, I mean, the crunch through Garage, it isn't here in time. Redux takes a bit of damage as he walks through. Dapper finally made good on this space taken. He can't quite find the kill. He'll get stunned up. Just out of range of his own alarm bot. Mitch now under fire. It's Verno to eventually go down. Redux works his way back through with the knives. And with 30 seconds on the clock, G2 have to make a play. They have to commit. And they've done so here on this B site.
Spike planted.
Oh, Redux, no way! So aggressive.
It just doesn't matter. Goes right past Oxy. Meanwhile, Scuba scoops up the judge, and now Shazam has to try and hang on. Finds the spots the shoulder of one, but just cannot get it done. Both players on the re-swing.
Rounds for Oxygen.
Man, I mean, what can you even do about that? Scuba inside the smoke, collects 2 kills for free. Redux there for the trade as Dapper trying to catch him off guard. He does so successfully, but 1 kill for 3 is not favorable no matter what game you're playing here.
That's just all about that spray. Of course, Long one by one get taken down, and Shazam and Penny, the last ones here.
And no Rolling Thunder, no Hunter's Fury. It's just
Nothing.
The utility that they bring into this round, and the 2 rifles here in a 2v4. And before they can even get the play started, right, they have to look for something. Going aggressive is Shazam. He pulls out the bow for a moment. Fortunately, Legolas survives for a moment longer. Bow, in the other hand, flashed up, and Shazam is just standing out in no man's land. Now Penny gonna try and get it done. 2v4 to 1v4. The aftershock will force his hand. He's off the angle. Up atop the logs, Verno will go, and Penny falls. Oxygen looking to close us out here as they find their 12th.
Match point here for Oxygen. Just having to play so far back. Scuba here can go massive.
30 seconds left.
I don't know about him.
They momentarily they look. Oxy takes a glance, and with that, Penny finds the frag. Hunter's Fury now going to slow things down. This right here, I mean, it bolsters the lockdown, but it might not even be needed. Verno's so far disconnected from this play. A recon bolt to see if anybody's pushing aggressive, but
10 seconds
no
left.
time to stall. So spike planted in a 1v4 for Verno. And this, I think this one is done for. G2 seemingly have hung on. They found a lifeline.
And you see the players from Oxygen, everybody just got shot down.
And although Verno could reinvest into this round, a lot of the team couldn't. All-in comes through. No way. The timing for Verno. 3 kills. As the Rolling Thunder comes through, it's a moment too late. Penny there to answer back, but 1 for 3. The 1 rifle Dryad that they had went huge.
That was the most insane play by Verno. He goes in, he goes out of the smoke and secures 3 kills on long. What other Sova do you see during that kind of play? Spike here going to be planted still by G2, but lockdown, and the numbers are just on the other side. The rifles are the only difference.
Player standing.
And are they enough?
Is seemingly not enough. Scuba takes his position. Paranoia is there. Rolling Thunder on the opposite side. Penny, there's just nothing he can do. He is so far away from this one. A thrifty victory to close us out. Oxygen, get it done in 2, Dryad.